Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Brassic and Boosted, episode 3. And this episode is all about cooling system. Now my original plan was just to flush it through, make sure any sort of rust deposits and whatnot were eradicated. But things have snowballed, and we've got a radiator, new radiator hoses, new thermostat, new header tank. I've gone for some different coolant to what would have been in as standard. So yeah, before we start, I think we should just cover the costs, what we've spent in the previous episodes, seeing as this is a budget build. So let's try and refresh my memory. So we'll start with supercharger service kit. It's £36 and some pence. So we'll keep track of that. The pulley and belt was 123 quid, I think. Then episode 2 we moved on to the intake system. So this intercooler with the snoot boots was £89, I think. Needed a new intake pipe. That was 30 something quid. And then this orange stealth induction kit was £168. Now to this episode. What do we have? There's a radiator here, 70 something quid. We've got a thermostat which was 50 something. We've got this super cool with water wetter, which is going to apparently reduce operating temperatures. That was £44 something pence. We've got here's the new header tank. We've got 3 radiator hoses. Some distilled water, because that's what is recommended to add to this stuff. Let's get cracking. So we're going to start with coolant hoses and thermostat. Now you might think 50 quid something is a do for a thermostat. However, obviously Mishimoto, you can see there, this opens 82 degrees C. The standard one, I think, opens at 90 or 91 degrees C. That's going to keep things cooler. Now I could have gone down an aftermarket radiator route, sort of alloy, twin core or whatever they call them, performance radiator. I've decided to go this route. It doesn't really matter. I think the radiator, the cheapest one, is about 160 quid. It's whatever you fancy, I suppose, isn't it? But anyway, thermostat I think is in here. This hose is going to have to come off, which is one of the ones we're replacing anyway. We're keeping this bleed screw. I'll just clean that out. I'll clean the thermostat housing out before the new one goes in. Yeah, let's make a start. Right, so to start with, I think we're going to need this air box out, which is going to mean ECU has to come out. There's a couple of little clips down here, and it should just pull up. Oh, like that. Take that off. And that off. Nice. Bottom of that's rusting. Does it have water in there, maybe? I hope not. And then we've got a 10mm down here. and some rubbers at the back. Nice. So that's that. Loads of room now. Loads of room. This wiring should just fold out the way. Have to unplug that ignition coil. Unplug this. I think that's boost pressure sensor. I think. Yes, lovely. Right. So this clips next. Here. Get that hose off. Just try with these long nose pliers. I think that's what I used last time. And then that shouldn't be that tight, because like I say, it's not been on that long. Oh no. Yes. So we're going to be changing these hoses. And then, what do we have? 10 mils in there as well. I was hoping to get sort of the full housing for this as well, and gaskets, but unfortunately haven't managed it. So yes, might have to be a bit of silicone to seal it back up. Lovely. There's thermostat, and you can see the fucking rust that we've got going on. Not ideal. I could do with a new gasket, really. Feels a bit wrong putting that back. So there you are. Hope you can see that. 90 degrees stamped on there. And a new one. 82. Oh, fucking hell. Well, that took longer than it should have to get that seated in there. Hopefully, yeah, that'll bolt back up nicely. Gasket still feels supple. You know, it's not gone crispy as some do. It's still sort of protruding from the body of this thermostat housing, so I would say I'm 80% confident that isn't going to leak. But if it does, obviously I'll have to get a new one. Should have got one really, but you know, I was cheaping out. Right, let's put it back together. And one thing we don't want to do is over tighten this, because they can crack. I've had it happen before. I wasn't on a Mini, can't remember what it was on, but yes, not ideal. So we'll just start them all, tighten them all up, Starting to get them with my fingers, and then yeah, just slowly nip them up with quarter drive ratchet. Okay, thermostat done. Right, which hose do I need? Through here. Come on, twist it round. Let's shove that onto there. Come on now. Yes. Oh. Could have done with a bit of lube on that, I think. That is awkward. Oh, that was a ball ache. But new clip on. Come on. Make sure it's not rubbing on out first. Yes. Love it. Nice. I don't know how much of that you saw, but there we are. All fucking clipped up, bolted up. Just get these wires plugged back in. Right then, next up is going to be this lower radiator hose. It goes from this water pump, obviously down to the radiator. I think it sits this way. I might get an emery cloth just to clean the corrosion up off that. Right, and I'm not gonna do the clip up just yet. Just in case I have to tweak it a bit when the radiator goes on. I think that's somewhere near. Okay. And then last up is this one here. Just like that. Don't know which way it goes, but again, if I leave the clips loose I can adjust it when the radiator goes in. There's one end bigger than the other, I'm not sure. I might need lube on that one. There we go. This bracket obviously goes in there. I'm going to tuck that bit of wiring in as well. Sweet. Fucking hell. These coolant hoses are just off eBay. I think 2 of them are Miley and the others are Gates hose. Yeah, I'm gonna have some dinner and then clean this fan up. Just get rid of some of the rust stains from it, and then we'll reassemble it. Right, I've got this fan cleaned off. Rust stains do not come off that easily. So I've just a bit of all-purpose cleaner and a brush, and obviously there's still some there, so that's going to have to do. The fan just clips in to this new radiator. I've swapped the rubber bungs, the rubber mounts over. That's a new one because I don't know if I lost it or there was only one present. I've test fitted it. That hose is in the right place, so I've put that clip on now. Now we're going to sit this in and get it all screwed back together. Oh yeah! Tell you one thing, this radiator is much better quality than that other one. That other one was bored, banana, twisted. Yeah, you can tell the difference a mile off. Just getting this bottom hose on. Don't know how far it's meant to go. I'll probably do. Down. Come on. Nice. I do like these clips. I'm glad it's come with new ones, because they always apply a constant pressure. Obviously with the Jubilee clip, once you tighten it, that's it, it stays at that sort of tightness. Just if there's any wear in the hose or whatever, yeah, it doesn't take up that slack. But with these being on springs, yeah, they're always at a constant tightness. So let's go up and in with it. This should just go on there, like that. Nice. And then these centre pins were missing, and I think one of these was missing as well, so I've just got 2 new securing clips, and these obviously go in here. Some more, like that. Nice. And that one as well. Fucking splendid. Right. So all that is. Coolant hose is done. Radiator done. Thermostat done. Just got header tank to do. £10 just there. Just holding it down low. I do not know. Looking at it, it's just a couple of locating dowels, so that should come out of there. Take this top hose off. Nice. Off just these leads and then unplug it. Might do this just that little bit extra. Yes. And then and look at the difference. No brainer. Located. Nice. Oh, my hands have shit it up though. Bloody hell. Now we fucking go. That's the cooling system on this Mini. Brought back up to a better than OEM standard, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Let's get some coolant into it. Oh, fucking green. I'm going to put that in there. In fact, and then half of this. And then, so I'm going to crack this bleed screw. And hopefully that level in there is going to drop. Just, yeah. It is. It's gone below them fins now. Let's get some more in. Right then, we've got her up and running. Coolant is starting to flow. I can sort of see it coming through this return. Had a flat battery, so I've had to boost it off this Ibiza. And yeah, got this loose still. Just wait for coolant to start flowing. Can't see anything yet. I'll let you know when. So we have coolant coming out of here now. As you can see, it was when I turned my back and it spewed it everywhere. But that's good. Top hose is warm, bottom hose is warm, radiator's warm in all four corners, so that means thermostat is open. We've got hot air at the vents, and I'm just monitoring the coolant temperature. It's at 104 degrees. I think the fan on these comes on at 106, so if that happens, we'll see what it cools down to, and then yeah, we'll knock it off, let it cool, and then tomorrow I'll double check the level and top it up with yeah, the rest of this distilled water. I forgot to flush it out. I was going to flush it through with a hose pipe, but yeah, just got caught up in the excitement and stopped. It was only when I noticed my coolant was turning a nice brown colour that I realised, but fuck it, it is what it is. So that's it for this episode 3. Cooling system, I'm going to bolt all the front end back on off camera because you don't need to see that. And yeah, the next episode is going to be suspension. Because yeah, I've got a snapped coil spring there. I think it's done an ABS sensor as well, because that light is on, traction control light's on. However, the budget has been blown a bit with this cooling system, so my plan of getting lowering springs all around probably isn't going to happen now. Might just have to get a standard spring or a pair of standard rear springs. Yeah, Brassic. Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye.